Hello and welcome back to the bridge on the USS. I've already forgot the name. Hello and welcome back to the bridge of the USS as always. So we're back on Star Trek Fleet Command, and today's episode is mainly going to be about what you can buy in the store. Obviously, I personally don't buy anything, if at all, to be honest. But there's no reason why I don't look through it and see if there's any good deals out there at the moment, or whether you should go and purchase it yourself. And look forward to some very cool new things coming, hopefully in the next couple of weeks as well, with regards to this and the channel. But that is all we can say. So yeah, going through the store itself, you've got two different forms of battle pass. So you've got the £90 one. Obviously, I'm going to relate to it all in pounds because that's what I can see it in. Obviously, you'll have to just excuse me if you are a different currency, as that might differ for your currency. I know it's 99.99 euros and it's probably around $100 as well. So I'll refer to it as pound, but you get the gist. You know what I'm talking about when I refer to it as the pound. I also want to apologise in advance as well for this little XSplit thing down the bottom. It's not a sponsor, it's not anything like that. It's literally just the software I'm using to be able to get the bridge background and obviously me for the camera that I'm using. That's all it is. I can't get rid of it, unfortunately, because of the software, and unless I get a green screen, obviously, which I currently am not getting at the moment. But who knows, I might get one in the future and it might be able to get rid of it, hopefully. But anyway, moving back on. So we've got two different forms of battle pass. So we've got the battle pass, which is the big battle pass, and then we have the little battle pass. Okay, so the big battle pass includes obviously the elite pass itself. I'm only talking about it now because we're coming to the end of the battle pass for most people, I would imagine, and it's something relevant for that. So you can get the elite battle pass. This one unlocks all the elite stuff for obvious reasons. I'll show you what that unlocks in just a second. You get 30,000 Latinum. You get 33 ROM, which I've heard he's a pretty damn good officer. You get CAF. You get 2 million XP. You get premium tokens. You get ultra code tokens. You get independent credits, and you get multifaceted credits, which are all pretty decent, to be fair. The premium and the ultra recruit, you can never get enough of them, because unless you have obviously all the officers, but you can never get enough of them. Independent credits, yes, you can always do with that, and then multifaceted, you can do whatever you want with that, because there is plenty of things in the store that you can buy with them tokens. Or alternatively, you can get the little bitty battle pass, which is £18.49 for me, sorry, and you just get the elite pass itself with the multifaceted credits. The Elite Pass itself, let's go quickly into what that covers. So the Elite Pass is this. As you can see, I've finished the arc completely now. So if I was to buy the Battle Pass, I would get everything in this bottom row here, all the way up, including getting extra ROM shard, get the Ferengi frame itself, as well as get all these added bonus of resources, such as 208 million par steel, 177 uncommon, so on, so on. You get the gist. That's what it unlocks. I personally don't do it, but there's no reason why you can't if you set yourself a budget. Then there's two different forms of Treasury upgrade. We spoke about this in the last video, so if you haven't checked out the last video, I suggest you go check that out. Massive controversy against the Treasury. I kind of done my head in, to be honest. We spoke about it loads on the live stream as well, and I pretty much laid out my opinion of the Treasury and the way they've come about doing the Treasury. Why am I not centered? Oh, hologram failure. There we go. Nope. There. Are we there yet? Kinda. We'll stay there. Stay there. So yeah, there's two different forms of Treasury. I advise you to get the other one. This one is definitely not worth it. Like I say, we go into this in the other video. This one is not worth it. You do get quite a lot of par steel, but I think that's due to my level, to be honest. But if you go into the Treasury itself, which again we will quickly show you. So if you go into the actual Treasury, come on. In here, this one is actually better overall. minus the par steal. Obviously, you get no par steal pretty much in this one, but you get a butt ton of dilithium, as well as getting more uncommons, more rares, and you get more diodes as well. So just bear that in mind. Obviously, you have to work for it, but I'm sure it's not too hard for most people. Compare it to this one in the store. Yes, you do get a butt ton of par steal, but you don't get anywhere near the amount of diodes, and you get nowhere near the amount of uncommons and rares. And yeah, I would personally go for the other one. Par steal is not something that is that hard to get in the game, and dilithium is, so I'd rather get the 49 million dilithium. Obviously that's for my level. Obviously if you're higher or lower it might vary, but I'd rather get the 49 million dilithium than getting the 800 million par steal. So yeah, that one. Then there's two different ones for the epic lucky token, which gets you these epic lucky tokens. These are quite decent, to be honest. They actually do unlock a relatively decent amount. Again, quickly show you what they unlock. So if you go to the event store itself, you can get these, and it gives you a chance to win any of this stuff. And to be honest, it can pull some decent stuff. Obviously, you can get any of the tier 3 epic ships, I would say. You can get any of them potentially, or you can get some of the obviously the latest Ferengi officers as well, which again is pretty decent. But yeah, it's whether it's worth the £90. I wouldn't say it was worth the £90. You do get quite a lot, and you do get a decent amount of trait as well. But I wouldn't say this was worth £90 personally. Then comparing it to the £46 one, this one's more reasonable. I would probably go for something like this. I know technically this one's a better value, kind of, just due to the way that the pricing works out, because obviously you're getting 4,000 here, whereas if you get the higher value one, you're getting 8,800. So technically you are getting more for the higher value, but it's a lot of money, and obviously it's a chance. It's completely luck of the draw when you're pulling the tokens, so it's a complete chance. So you might not actually pull anything. Let me just change. Right, there we go. We're a center. We'll stay there. Jesus. Moving along, you got the ultra assignment speed ups. Don't bother. You got the feature, which it depends whether you do a lot of lap mining. I'm not going to go into them too much because that one's down to your personal choice whether you do the lap mining or not. And you need to be level 35 shipyards as well, so just bear that in mind if you are considering one of these ships, or this ship should I say, because they're the same thing. Then you got the different prime researchers. If I'm honest, this one's decent, to be fair, because it is repair cost of your ships. This one's actually pretty decent. I just wish it wasn't this expensive. I don't believe it's worth that amount of money. Maybe if it was like at a push, maybe £30, I would say yeah, okay. But if I'm honest, all the primes should really cost no more than probably, like I say, no more than £30. They should never really cost £90. It's a bit ridiculous, if I'm honest. Moving on, you get the unlock of CAF. Again, if you want this officer, you can, obviously it's decent. The Syndicate token one is quite interesting, because the Syndicate XP, you get a lot of Syndicate XP, and Syndicate XP is really, really good for this game right now. So you get 8,500 in that one, and you get 19,000 in this one. So that'll bunk you up quite a few levels, as well as getting a few uncommons, getting a few bits and bobs. You do get quite a lot of dilithium as well, which is very nice to see. And obviously, if you go to your Syndicate tree, the higher you can get in it, the more it's going to benefit you as a player. So to be honest, that one's pretty decent, and I would arguably say that's probably worth it, because that'll help you later game, and it will help you for a longer period of time, as obviously the further you go, the more you're going to need to do. So that one's not so bad. The elite points I wouldn't waste your time on. We're getting attacked. I wonder if I can... No, we're already dead. Never mind. No. Probably only lost about 2,000. And then you get the research slots, or the research queues. I wish you could get this for free. Is it worth £18? I don't think it is. I'd say one of these was worth no more than probably £5, if I'm honest, because all this is going to do is going to make you basically spend more resources to get, obviously, extra research. So it means your resources will be lower, essentially. Away teams, I don't do much of it, so I can't really comment on the away team stuff. Amalgam, complete upgrade if you want the ship, but you can get it for free. So follow my free-to-play guide. I have talked about it in previous videos, so just follow that. I will do a bespoke video on this. I believe I haven't done one, so I will do a bespoke video on this on Saturday. So in 2 days' time, when the event comes round again, I'll do a video on this specifically for the free-to-play way of getting the ship. But I have spoke about it though. I'm going through, and then it just comes to all the older packs that have been out for basically ever. So you can get the dry dock upgrade, which is way too expensive. You get the repair speed upgrade. Again, it'd be better if this was like $9.99 at most. And then it'd be arguable that saying that it's pretty decent. I would say this is good though. This is definitely something to consider, the second repair slot. 100% consider it if you are going to maybe spend a little bit of money on the game. This is pretty decent to get, I would personally say, as you can never have enough ships repairing at the same time. Everything pretty much beyond this is a little bit lacklusterful. You can get the different, obviously, ore, gas and crystals. So this allows you, for the price of 2 chests, allows you to mine or pull 3 chests and so on. So that is pretty decent, but for £90 is very excessive. Again, these should be no more than £20 in my opinion. And then everything after that is pretty much meh. You don't really need to get it. I wouldn't have said so. These ones here, the likes of the prime repair speed, piercing, defense, all that, you can get them for free if you scrap one of your level 26 ships. You can get these stuff for free. I have done a video on it, so go check that video out, how to get primes for free. And that's how you do it. You just basically have to scrap a level 26 ship. I tell you everything about it in that video and what ships to do as well. So yeah, go and check that out. It looks like he attacked both, never mind. But other than that, hopefully this video has been a somewhat informative. Don't go wasting your money. Spend it in a productive manner. That'll help you out and obviously support the game if you are inclined to support the game in a financial way. And if you're inclined to support me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as it always helps, and comment down below on what packs you think are the best value for money and what you think you might purchase next. Doesn't matter what it is, I'd be intrigued to know, as I don't personally buy them, but I do like informing people, you know, what the best packs are to go for, you know, so that you get your best bang for your buck. Other than that, I'll see you next time. I'm out.